everyone.
Morning everyone.
Couldn't keep him away, he wants to come back again. So we're going to do another video today. What are we going to do?
I've got two cards, one saying Walt Disney World and one saying Disneyland.
That's a pretty good description of it. Catch us the other side of the intro and I'll explain more. Hit it, Mickey. Excited, you ready for this? I love saying this bit. Ready? Ready, let's go. Yes, you were right. It
always.
Is. Always. Not always. Who's always right, Philip? You know, don't you? I am always right. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right, aren't I? Always. Teamwork. Right, the actual title is Disneyland versus Disneyworld tag.
Okay.
So, I can't remember if I've been tagged or not, but if I haven't, I'm tagging myself.
Okay. And
we have to name some other people to do it afterwards.
Okay.
So ideally we want people that have been to both Disneyland and Disney World. So okay. You can have a think and you can choose one person. Look of horror.
You're more knowledgeable on that, I would say.
Okay, then I'll do that. That was a really good pass of the ball, that was. That was super. Don't you think that was good? That's why he gets away with murder with me. Right, so the first one. Disneyland's Max Pass or Walt Disney World's Fast Pass?
Fast Pass.
Max Pass. So why did you put Fast Pass out of interest?
With the Fast Pass?
Yeah. Why did you prefer that one to the one we did at Christmas in Disneyland?
I know you really like the one in Disneyland, didn't you? Mm. But I think if you get your Fast Pass in advance, you're guaranteed it.
You are. For me, because I always book them, don't I?
You do them. Yeah.
I ask everyone when we come into the second day at the same park, I always say, which one do you want to do? Yeah. So we get a variety, but normally I book the main rides.
Yeah.
But for me, what I loved about Disneyland, and we've only been once, so it could be quite a biased opinion, is the fact that I could book a ride when I was in the park and it wasn't too far in advance. Even at Christmas, it wasn't too far in advance.
It was good system.
So we knew what we wanted to do, and some days we got a lot more max passes than we'd ever get fast passes. The problem I have with a fast pass is it's a fight. The fact that you book a Disney hotel so you can book your fast passes 60 days in advance, because if you're off-site, you only get 30 days and you get what's left. And heaven help the poor people that buy the tickets on the day, because they really don't have any choice at all. Most things, or I would imagine, are gone. Yeah. We've never done that because in the UK we get fabulous deals on 2-week tickets. So for me, not being one side of the park and getting the ride on the other side of the park and having rushed to one to the other, I just found was more user friendly.
Yeah, no, I can see your point. Yeah.
But I actually thought I'd hate it because I like having a magic band, I like getting new ones, I like all of that, I like having it on my account. However, when we did it at Christmas, they were $10 per person for a max pass a day. Yeah. Fast pass is free.
Yes.
They've now hiked the prices and it's $15 a day.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, $60 a day, which is about £45 a day to book
that's
which is really
expensive.
That's really naughty. Yeah. It is really naughty because those that can afford to do that on top of the holiday will get the creme de la creme, if you like. They'll get the best rides, which isn't fair because we all pay the same money to get in. Yeah. And that's not fair. So I like how Max Pass works, but I like the ethics, if you like, of a Fast Pass. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So, but I normally do that. So, right then. Radiator Springs races at Disneyland or Test Track.
What you got? Yeah, it was fantastic, but it was our first visit, as Karen's already said, but magical. Once you've done the one over at Disneyland, there's just
it's just its theme, it's cars themed. Yeah, it's so much. It's so over the top.
It is. It has every scene. It has the race, the day, the night. It's fantastic. Yeah.
Do you know what I find really strange, and that is Disney World have got all this land,
Mm-hmm.
and yet to me the ride seems smaller. And yet Disneyland, that's on limited land, they just seem to be bigger, and I don't know if that's just...
Yeah, but again, we've got to remember, we have only been to Disneyland once, so the excitement and adrenaline was there in every aspect for every part of the parks. And of course, we've been going over to Walt Disney World since 2004. I do agree with what you're saying, I really do. But again, there's different rides in each parks. Yeah, but Radiator Springs was it's fantastic. Yeah, fantastic.
I wish they'd bring that over.
Yeah, honestly, that should be in every Disney World park. Yeah.
And the videos, I haven't posted those yet.
Oh right, okay.
We're on the last part. I think day 2, part 1 is coming up. Oh no, that came up last weekend.
Oh right, okay.
I'm just thinking when I'm going to air this one. And so we'll have part 2 of day 2 next weekend, and then we've got a couple more weeks, and then we'll have finished the Paris videos, and then I'll upload Disneyland, I think.
Yeah.
And you'll see me on that ride. And for anyone who's on Instagram, I posted the ride photo. I didn't think
you did.
Did I show you?
Yeah.
Everyone else is having so much fun. Yeah, my face. Yeah. But anyway, go and follow me on Instagram and you'll see it. It's quite laughable. Right then. Now, see, I can't answer this one, but you can. Guardians of the Galaxy or Tower of Terror? Guardians of the Galaxy is Disneyland. Tower of Terror is Disney World.
Right. Well, Tower of Terror, we've never done.
Have you never done it?
Never done Tower of Terror, no. The reason being, of course, because Tower of Terror in itself, and the children were at an age...
Did you do this last trip?
No, I haven't done it.
Everyone chickened out, didn't they?
Yeah, this is one ride Karen never sent me on my own when the children were in buggies. But I must say, the Guardians of the Galaxy, it was very good. Whilst I enjoyed it, I'm very a scare factor guy. I love all that side of, the Haunted Mansion. So I'm looking forward to us actually doing... obviously the Tower of Terror when we go back on our next visit. So we can't answer that at the moment, but I would turn around and say for the spook factor.
Spook factor, I like that.
Yeah, for the spook factor, I think.
Spook.
I think I'm going to predict is what I'm going to do. Do you think? Yeah.
Because I know Savannah hated the one at Disneyland because you don't just drop, you go out as well, don't you?
You drop, you go in different areas. You don't actually, you're only moving sort of up and down to some degree, but a certain area that you go to, of course, the doors are exposed and you can see out into the park. Which it's if you've got a fear of heights, it's that, but you're very safe. It's another fun ride, and a lot of people do love Tower of Terror.
Can you see? I'm not cutting you short. Can you see the battery flashing?
Yeah.
That's how long we've been talking. I've got to change the battery. It's always my luck. See you the other side of the battery change.
Bye.
Oh, sorry about that. So we're back after the battery change. Right then. So, next question. Oh, yeah. Indiana Jones or Dinosaur? Really?
Yeah.
You prefer Dinosaur to Indiana Jones?
Yeah, I do.
Why do you do that?
I just think it's a really fun ride. I know it's a little dated, but I just think the mechanics of it when it would have first opened are fantastic. Yeah.
See, for me, Dinosaur was always my ride. I loved it, didn't I?
I know, yeah.
And in fact, I even took Blake on it when he was 4.
Yeah.
He didn't see any of it, and I think you held him the whole time because he was screaming.
Yeah.
And I had the time of my life.
I know.
Because I didn't do many rides. Because what he said in the earlier question, which she didn't explain, was I used to send him on all the rides when the kids were little because in Karen's world, because you know I have a separate world to everybody else.
Oh yeah.
If he's done it, we've got our money's worth. If we don't do it, it's like a loss. So you used to do all the rides that I didn't want to do.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, he went on.
Don't mind.
So for me, what I loved most is, maybe it's because it's new and we haven't done it before, but I loved it when the ball from the temple it came rolling at us.
Yeah, towards the end of the ride. I thought it was good, but I still like the traditional dinosaur, so, but I like dinosaurs.
You're being loyal.
Yeah, I like dinosaurs. Yeah.
You like dinosaurs? Is that because you're married to one? Right. Tarzan's treehouse or the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse? I haven't got a clue.
We haven't done them.
I think we might have gone. Did we go on it when they were really little?
If we did, it would have been 204, 205 over the Christmas holiday, the first vacation to Walt Disney World.
Should we pretend that question isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pretend that one's not there. Okay. Great. I see now this one.
Okay.
Great moments with Mr. Lincoln or the Hall of Presidents in Disney World.
That is a tough one, isn't it? But I'm going to do that.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
So Walt Disney World. Why did you choose Walt Disney World?
Walt Disney World for me.
Yeah.
Because I think they have the opportunity to take it a heck of a lot further.
No, they didn't.
And I think it's amazing. Yeah, I think it's amazing.
And I think because we waited, was it best part of a year for Mr. Trump to be added?
Longer. It was longer.
Was
yeah.
it? I know.
I think we actually had 2 trips.
Did we?
Where it was closed, yeah, because we know that obviously President Trump hadn't recorded his voiceover.
Well, there was that, and also I think they were meant to be refurbishing it as well.
Yeah.
So I love that because I love the history, because we weren't taught that at school, were we?
No, we weren't. No, obviously
American
British
history we weren't
taught.
taught.
Yeah, British education.
They do now. Yeah. For me, exactly like you said, I think Walt Disney World is a phenomenon. Is that the word? Phenomenon. It's a phenomenal.
Well,
it's amazing, spelt with a PH.
We'll
that
put
word,
it in. Yeah,
P.
we'll put it in.
It's absolutely amazing. But because we did the Walk in Walt's Footsteps tour, and because we went to see Mr. Lincoln, and because I believe that was erected while he was still alive, Mr. Disney, that just touched me, and it was actually in there that I broke down sobbing for the first time, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was
very
amazing.
Moving. Very moving.
But I do look at that in Disneyland as the stepping stone to what they incredibly put together, and we can all enjoy it at Walt Disney World.
No, completely agree.
You agree with me?
I do. I know. Downtown Disney versus Disney Springs.
For a couple of years, I was a bit undecided. But yeah, I really enjoy Disney Springs now. Yeah, when it went up overnight, because we had a couple of years where we weren't fortunate enough to go to Walt Disney World.
And it was just there, wasn't it?
It was just like, oh my goodness, they're putting all these buildings, all these stores, and it's a little bit
remember,
overwhelming.
it was like a circle, a road, a circle, a road, and a circle. It was like one whole length.
That was all. Yep. And at the very bottom, you could play basketball, and that's what I remember. And then we got.
That's where the Ganasha is now.
We got there, and it was just all sort of gone and expanded, and it was only really the House of Blues that we sort of recognised. But I really enjoyed Disney Springs now. I thoroughly enjoyed Disney Springs. It took me a couple of visits every year or two, but I really enjoy it. So yeah.
The only thing I would say is I think Downtown Disney at Disneyland has got a real ambience. It's got it feels more quaint, and at the moment there's not a lot open, there's a lot closed, and they're getting a black tap.
They are, yeah, and it's
that's not in the toilets. It's not black. It's called a black tap.
It looks like it's going to be quite huge as well. I think it's probably 2 or 3 establishments that were there previously. Yeah,
it's amazing. Nice. And when I put the Vegas videos up, I think I recorded us. We went to Black Tap there, and we went because Blake said, Mum, it's where, the milkshakes, and they are amazing. I'll put a couple of photos in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they got one of those coming to Disneyland, so whatever you do, go and have them. And we had the one, I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one that looks like Vanellope, and with like crystallised lollipops.
Yeah.
Do you remember what it's called? It was yours.
I know it was candy. Because again, sweet with me.
It was lovely. But it was his, but I ate quite a lot of it. And it was really light, because normally milkshakes you're like, ugh, after you've ate them.
Yeah.
And this, it was very nice.
Yeah, because I do enjoy candy.
So go and try that one out.
Yeah.
Right, next question. You see, we can't answer this one. Plaza Inn versus Crystal Palace. Plaza Inn was the restaurant I couldn't get to see for a character breakfast.
Yeah,
so can't answer that
we
one,
couldn't get in. No, we couldn't. So.
Okay. Dole Whip or Citrus Swirl? Without a doubt, we love it.
We've spoken about it on another vlog, but Dole Whip, my favourite.
But the best thing ever is Dole Whip on an upside down pineapple cake. That is just, it ticks all the naughty boxes. The sweetness, the decadence. Did you actually know, I bet many of you don't know this, but when you're in Disney World, there's no calories. They do not count.
I didn't know that.
Did you not?
I'm going to eat much more when I go.
No, you're not, because that's my shopping money. Next one. Okay.
I've got to eat.
No, you haven't. We'll share. I like sharing. Right. Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland or Disney World?
No question about it. Yeah.
So why did you put that?
Disneyland?
Yeah, I did as well.
Because
it's longer.
Number one, it's longer, and again, it was the first, and I just think it is a shame that they didn't repeat it in Walt Disney World.
But they didn't have the time, did they? Because it
was
was
right. Yeah, it was controversy because of the Disneyland.
It was because they didn't build it in Walt Disney World because they thought it was purely for Anaheim by the sea.
Yeah.
Whereas Orlando, they thought no, people won't want that.
Yeah.
Whereas in fact, everyone did.
It was requested,
it was added on.
But there was more scenes, it was longer, it was fun, there were some areas that you wouldn't expect on the ride. And yeah, it was magical. Yeah,
so, because we've not been able to answer a couple of them, there is one more answer, but because we couldn't answer, so I'm going to throw one out here.
Okay.
It's a Small World, Disneyland or Disney World?
Yeah, Disneyland.
And is it for the same reason that I put?
I would turn around and say that I didn't realise how much of a focal point Walt wanted it to be. And I actually have got to say, in Walt Disney World, we always go on the riders, we always do, we always run on it. And I just think it's a ride in Magic Kingdom. That
takes you on your feet for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and a ride in Magic Kingdom. But I must say, in Disneyland, it was incredible.
It was.
Yeah, I must say that, again, that I think the amount of time they put into that ride was just...
It was huge. It's got different
unprecedented.
sides.
Yeah, it really is.
The outside was all lit up for Christmas. For me, the reason I like that one the most is purely because it was opened, as you all know, I'm 28. It was opened on my actual...
You are?
Do you want to say anything?
No.
It's fine. Well, it's fine. It was opened on the day I was actually born, so it was not on my birthday, it was on my birthday, and it was the last ride he ever dedicated and opened himself. So that has now got such an emotional tie, and you don't mind whatever pins I buy for that one now, do you? Any? I can have any, can't I?
Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, yeah.
I've got a special board for in the office.
Okay, just one board though.
You know the one I said that's going to go over the computer, that's my Small World board?
It's not, it's about 3 metres by 3 metres. I think we've got to move the furniture to actually put it up on the wall.
Well, that's alright, we had to get rid of a fireplace to get your telly in.
Okay, alright.
You can't answer that one. No. So yeah, and I love there was so much in there. It was amazing.
It was, yeah, it was magical. And I think because there were 1 or 2 questions we couldn't answer. We love both parks.
Yeah, we do. So hold that.
Yeah.
So which park is your favourite? Is the very last question. Phil, which one?
Oh.
Go on then. Which one? Mine is.
Yeah, I've got to say, because any park,
She knows.
We've got to say is just magic. We're fortunate enough to go to Japan in a few months. I know Karen's already announced. But yeah, I must say, and this is what I was going to say, is that Disneyland, we loved it. We've only had 1 trip. We're so keen to go back. Obviously, we've got Walt Disney World trips booked already for this year. But I must say, the rise in Disneyland, it seemed to be attention to detail was just a little greater than Walt Disney World, in my opinion. And every one of them were magical, but it just seemed to be more. I can't imagine what Walt would have thought when he was going around his rides.
Pride.
And I know he'd be proud of what has been done in the world throughout his dreams. But yeah, Disneyland, every ride, albeit I know that most of my answers were Walt Disney World, but Disneyland, the rides are just magical. There was no flaws in any of the rides. Yeah.
See, for me, we've always been to Walt Disney World, and I can't be disloyal. I'm a very loyal person. and it's amazing because you've got 4 parks, you've got loads of rides, and there's a lot to do as well. So I love that. So I will never diss that park. But for me, at the moment, where I'm sat at the moment, it's Disneyland, and that's because we did the Walking Walt's Footsteps tour. It's worth it. I think it was $109 per person, so it's expensive, but it was worth it. It was truly worth it. And I think for me, he walked that park, he designed that park, and there's just a little bit of magic everywhere you walk. There's a little bit of him everywhere you walk. And Walt Disney World, while it hasn't got that ambience, if you like, that feel, and that's for me. So
you know that he walks in Disneyland.
So do I tell you now I want to go back?
I know, and so do I, Disneyland, but we are craving to get back.
We are. So that's it. Look, I think you've done really well on your 2 appearances.
Karen and Phil's USA.
No.
Vote on it.
We've done how many videos? I think we've done about 110 videos, and you've appeared in 2. Well, I know you've appeared in the others, but you're like a bit like a sidekick, aren't you, love?
Okay. We'll ask the viewers. Am I a sidekick?
You're like Mushi to Mulan.
Okay.
You're like Tinkerbell to Peter Pan.
Okay.
Jenny wouldn't agree. Jenny, you don't agree, do you?
I'm ready to come out of that Karen and Phil's USA adventures again then. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, alright. I do love you. Okay. Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome. I've enjoyed it. Thank you everybody for watching us and watching me. And
you'll see him soon. We'll try and get something else and get him in. But if not, you'll be really involved in our Tokyo ones, won't you?
I will be.
But everyone's asked for loads and loads of footage because obviously it's somewhere that's not so accessible and not so many people have videos.
That's great. We'll do as much as we can. Definitely.
And you're going to eat funny coloured bread and...
Don't mind that. I've actually watched I've watched a couple of the videos.
And did you see the green slimy? I forget what they're called. Moochie or something.
Green slimy.
It's like a slime thing with mousse inside, but it's like aliens.
Karen, I'll try that.
Yeah, I'll do that. You can do the red bread.
Yeah.
See you, everyone. Thanks so much. Give us a thumbs up. Tell him how well he's done. And I'll see you really soon. Take care. Be good. Be kind. And I'll see you soon. Bye everyone. Bye.